My name is Kristen McCarthy. I am a professional athlete, coach, and trainer. I first learned about COVID and it was about mid-February. I started to hear, you just start to see little articles, hear little things in the news, but they were more so talking about the things in the news, like this virus that was happening in other countries, that it wasn't in the United States. And I have friends that live in Europe, so they were kind of speaking about it, just minor things, nothing too deep. I have a friend who's a flight attendant, so we spoke a couple times back and forth about the virus and just small things, but I was first introduced to what COVID-19 was in mid-February 2020. So when they first shut everything down, I do a lot of things involved with athletics. So I was supposed to be coaching a basketball team and we were set to start practice in the next couple weeks. That was canceled, and actually our entire season was canceled, which was super unfortunate, especially for the girls. But yes, so that was a source of income that I was going to be expecting. Also, I personally train a lot of kids, and I had, parents and everything that were nervous about the news that they were receiving about COVID and, shutting down these places. So I had to put that on hold as well. I wasn't able to do my job there. So yeah, just affecting pretty much everything. I guess I would say the positive thing was, okay, maybe I wasn't getting the income that I was before, but it won't be so bad to spend some more time in the house. You're always so busy, and there's things that you say you're really too busy for, you don't have time for. So it was really nice to be able to just take more time for myself. It affected others around me in a big way. I mean, I deal with a lot of youth, a lot of kids. They're home now. They were doing online school, something that they're not used to. A lot of kids don't even like to sit for a long time in general. Now you have to sit and pay attention to a computer screen. So I think a lot of kids suffered in that capacity. I know people that gained weight from this happening. And yeah, I have at least 3 family members that I know of that were affected by COVID. The resources have been terrible. All these businesses and everything are shutting down, but no one's providing money for these people to shut down. We had our first shutdown in California was the weekend of like March 14th. I think it was March 14th or 15th. That was like that final weekend. So I think the 16th was when we officially went into shutdown. And since then, they've given out $1,200 since March for a shutdown. So even in the area that I live in, I've noticed more and more homeless people surfacing. So they just have the government has done a terrible job of trying to help their citizens. And yeah, it's just been pretty ridiculous if you ask me. There's been a lot of people that have to rely on their families, and unfortunately some people don't have that resource and they're left on their own. My advice too is just in general, I think this just is about being as healthy as possible. Like, we should focus on what we eat and exercising versus this virus letting it take us down. Like, I think if anything, this should show us that people are super unhealthy. Like, there's a lot of people that have gotten the virus that are not healthy and it affects them, but there's a lot of healthy people that have gotten it and they have no idea that they have it unless they tested positive, but they have no symptoms just because they're healthy. So I would just tell the kids and people that are dealing with this, just in general, just think about this as like a lifestyle change in a positive, healthy way to get you on the right track.